RIP to legendary Vikings coach Bud Grant. All right, welcome back to Onebar and Lupagus show. I am Lupagus with some sad news in the Vikings world. Minnesota Vikings legendary head coach Bud Grant passes away at the age of 95. Obviously, for me, being a relatively newer Viking fan, starting in the mid to late 80s, Bud Grant's time had already passed with the team, but he'll always be a legend to me and to everybody. So our thoughts go out to obviously Bud Grant's family and to all the fans who watched him over the years. I know we have a lot of diehards here on our channel who've been watching the Vikings pretty much since day one, and definitely feel very, very fondly about Bud Grant. Let's talk about the legendary coach. He died, he was 95 years old, born in Spear, Wisconsin, just a few miles away from us. 28 seasons as the Vikings head coach. He also coached in Canada. You look at his career record, he was 158, 96, and 5 in the NFL. Canadian Football League, he was 26, 20, and 1. He reached the playoffs 20 times, played in 10 championship games, won 4 titles. None of those did come in the NFL. He was the first coach. He actually lost 4 Super Bowls with the Vikings. And, you know, when you think of Minnesota Vikings, you think of the legendary players. I don't think there's a bigger legend than Bud Grant. How long he was with the team, his demeanor, the mentality he brought to this team. His teams were always physical, tough-nosed players. My favorite Bud Grant memory, it has to be just, you know, again, my time frame with him isn't when he was actually coaching the team, but after that. But when he came out for that coin toss in that playoff game against the Seahawks, it was like -10 with the windshield. Everybody's bundled up. Players have like the long sleeves, the scarves they're holding, you know, they're on the sidelines wearing these parkas, freezing their asses off. You got ones that are basically hugging the heaters. It comes with time to go out and do the coin toss. Here comes Bud Grant, Bud freaking Grant. I think at the time he was maybe late 80s, wearing a polo shirt, no hat, no scarf, no jacket, no gloves. Bud Grant comes out in just a polo shirt in -10 weather. That was absolutely amazing. That was total badass, and that's how I will always remember Bud Grant. Just again, I think he'll go down as the greatest Viking and the biggest Viking legend of all time. So, on behalf of Onebar and Lupagus show, Bud, this skull's for you. All right, guys, that is it. Drop your favorite Bud Grant memory in the comments below. And yeah, let's all pour one out for Bud tonight. And RIP to a Vikings legend.